Hi everyone, Carolyn here. Cold in my apartment these evenings, these winter evenings, so drinking lots of hot tea to try to stay warm. Herbal tea. If I had regular tea at this hour, I'd be up all night. Yes, but anyway, so today I just wanted to talk about a thing I did at work today, which is a thing I've done for the past few years, once a year. I don't want to be too much of a pest about it, but which is that I just sent like a letter to the Human Resources Department, kind of encouraging them to do what they can to nudge my company, the company that I work for, in the direction of offering more support for transgender employees. Now, I recognize that I'm extremely fortunate to not face discrimination at work for being trans, to work for a company where I'm not only, accepted by my colleagues, but where I've been placed in a kind of public-facing role as a trans person. And, those of you who know where I work, you know that, the sort of field that I work in, the audience or isn't across the board the most like receptive or, open-minded. There's a good amount of, why is it, my arm gestures must have told, the Connect must have responded to them. Hang on a second. Silly Connect. Anyway, okay. I don't even know why I left the thing on when I was recording this video. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, I really am extremely grateful and fortunate to be in the role that I'm in at all. And I recognize that. And this isn't really about, specifically the company that I work for. It's about the issue in general of how more and more companies, slowly are offering more robust benefits. Kill the Xbox. Offering more robust benefits for transgender employees, financial support for the very significant expenses related to transition. Obviously, at the same time, then of course there are lots of places where, if you're trans, you just won't get hired, or you'll be marginalized in the workplace, discriminated against. So, there's a tremendous spectrum right now of kind of situations, for trans people in the workplace, and I'm definitely at the much more fortunate end of that spectrum, and I don't take that for granted. But, I feel like every company should be stepping up and doing what some companies are doing, what an increasing number of companies are doing in terms of offering, financial support to trans employees. So, so once a year anyway, I send a letter, a very, I hope polite, somewhat personal letter to the HR department where I work, and just kind of encourage them, or, to kind of raise the issue, and just kind of hope to kind of get them thinking about it, and give them some facts from various sources about what it means to be transgender, how it's recognized as a medical condition, by many medical groups, and how it's treatment for it is considered medically necessary, and so on and so forth. So anyway, I do that about once a year, and I had today was the day that I decided to do that for this year, it's really, I don't expect it, like that gesture alone, to do anything to change. I don't expect the monolithic mega corporation that I work for to change its policies as a result of anything, a letter that I sent to HR. But I hope that it's whatever. I like to think that every voice matters, that every little gesture kind of contributes to bringing about change and turning the tide and raising awareness and things like that. So yeah, that, and of course it would be great if things changed right away, and if they said, hey, okay, you're right, and we will offer you X, Y, and Z toward your transition, so that I could go ahead and get like facial feminization surgery, tomorrow, as opposed to months, down the line, after I've, continued saving up money like I've been doing for the past several years, and then spend that. But, realistically, it's probably not going to happen, much as I wish it would, but I still think that there's value in, just trying to do what we can to communicate the importance of issues like this to those who might be in a position to do something about it. If you're in such a situation, I would encourage you to do something similar, step by step, very slowly. The country is changing. Minds are being opened. Awareness is being raised. Progress is being made. So, it's good to be a part of that, I think. Anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. If you have any questions, comments about me, my life in general, topics you might like me to make videos about in the future, what have you, I don't know, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And, thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon. Have a good night.